All right, we're back. The Graveyard Shift Movie Podcast, where we review, discuss, and rate all types of horror movies. This week we did The Fourth Kind from 2009, starring Mila Jovovich. Does anyone know how to pronounce her last name?
No, no, no.
Jovovich?
Yeah,
That
I would have
sounds
said
right.
something like that, Jovovich, but
I 100%, when we said we were doing it last week, I thought it was starring Mila Kunis. And then when it started,
Oh
I was like,
no.
oh no.
I think it's Mila Jovovich or it's Thomas Jovovich.
That's
Damn. Damn.
Anyway, hey Maverick,
what?
what do you think of the movie?
Whoa, just
What?
rank
We're
it
not
1 to
starting
10.
off with me.
Just 1 to 10.
Uh,
You want me to go
1 to
first? I don't
10.
mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's a very scary movie.
Mm-mm.
The second time you see it, I almost fell asleep. So, like, for the one time watching, I give it like a solid 6.
Alright.
And yeah,
Maverick,
I'll
you
leave
got
it.
a score for us?
Yeah, I could go with like a 6 sounds good to be honest. I was gonna go lower, but yeah, 6 is good.
Bags, what you got for us, homie?
I don't know, it was pretty good. I hadn't seen it for about 10 years since it came out. I'm glad I rewatched it.
Ooh.
I didn't remember as much as I thought.
Uh,
I would probably give it like an 8 out of 10 for a sci-fi movie.
ooh, Jesus. All right, well I'm gonna be a low ball here, and I'm giving this a 3 out of 10.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fucking
Damn,
kill you
G.
now.
I
Right.
did not like it. So go ahead, Tyler.
The only thing I
Okay.
didn't like is
Oh,
sorry. The only thing I didn't like is having to turn it down every 5 minutes. All the screaming.
there's a lot of
There
turning
was a
down.
lot of screaming.
Oh, the screaming, Jesus Christ. I
Yeah.
lived in an apartment. I was worried someone was gonna think I was like killing somebody over here.
Hey, it's crazy in these streets.
Anyways, I have a theory on this. And I think if you believe in aliens, this movie's a lot scarier than if you don't.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
I believe. I'm a believer. I don't know, Mav. I don't know. I guess what are
Not
y'all
really, no.
opinion on that? So
Yeah, I think aliens are real.
yeah, I definitely think there could be some
There's
life,
something.
in outer space. There's got to be some form of life out there,
I
right?
would think, right? I mean,
So-
it's space.
Yeah.
there's plenty of it.
There's a lot, yeah.
All right, so this movie's based on true reports.
Okay. Okay.
Now, well, it's based on a true story.
Yes.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But we're going into spoiler territory now, I guess, right?
Spoiler
Absolutely.
warning.
Damn, we need a spoiler warning screen pop up. That'd be so dope.
Just
In the
scream, Maverick, just as loud as you can. Just scream like, yeah.
Oh
Okay.
god. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Alright, Bone, are you
Turn
gonna
your-
blow the lid off this whole movie?
Turn the headset down real fast.
Spoiler warning!
Oh, that was pretty shit.
Spoiler warning!
He did it the second time.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
man,
spot
this is spot on.
Thank
We'll
you.
make it in a video.
How did that sound like that? Were you like on the other side of the room?
No,
Yeah, I had my hands cupped around my mouth
they
and I was
cupped it,
yelling.
Oh.
He was yelling into a cup.
Yeah.
I don't have a cup. Dude.
Anyways, so this movie is 2 movies in one. It's a twofer, and they filmed it like that to let people know that it's based off true reports. And if you look into it, everyone else in that other movies are all actors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly.
So it's fake on fake, but
Wait,
the fake is based
Yeah.
on real.
Yeah, no, Maverick, it's totally fake.
no,
Yeah,
dude.
all
like
that footage, that real footage, that's actors.
It's 2 movies shot in one.
What the
I was
fuck?
hoping you guys looked into that.
Yeah, no.
I'm pissed.
I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. They got real footage, and then I think it was around when they show up at the guy who's holding his family hostage. I was like, oh, this is totally fake. I was like, this isn't real footage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
And then you look it up, and it's like, oh yeah, these are totally actors. They're just playing the part.
Man, fuck! You just killed my.
Maverick's like,
fucking...
I'm lowering the score.
It's a 3, dude.
Well, no, the fact you didn't know that, right? Is
I know it was really good. It was really good.
That being said, all the statistics they gave about how people missing in Alaska and all that, all that's
Yeah,
real.
all that's very real.
Like they say, these are the statistics I was looking up, that over 600,000 people go missing in the U.S. a year, and
Yeah.
roughly half of those they can link to like pedophiles and kidnappers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's like a large section of people that just vanish that they have no clue. They figure half are like suicides, but
oh yeah,
like even if 10%, right,
Mm-hmm.
of 600,000, that's what 60,000 people missing.
Well,
even 1%,
Yeah.
6,000 people. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was the woman they were basing it off the whole time also a fictional character?
Well, yeah, they changed
Yeah.
everybody's names, so everyone in the
Yeah,
movie is a fictional character.
I
But
was wondering if that was the girl's real name they were using at least. But shit.
Yeah. No.
And
Isn't
they
it?
put like
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it looked like they put a ton of makeup on that one lady who they were trying to claim
To
was
make
the
her
real
look like
psychiatrist.
super haggard
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
looked
She was
insane.
busted, dude.
I thought I read a thing. Where didn't they say that like that's a real area, like Dome, Alaska, or whatever?
yeah,
And they were like,
Yeah.
yeah, Dome is super like people
I'm
go
pretty
missing
sure
all the
Nome.
time. Is it Nome?
I think it's
It's
Dome.
Gnome. Yeah.
Okay, well Nome, Alaska, guys.
Dome.
Yeah.
Dome.
But I saw that like
Dome head,
it's-
you big dummy.
you're not gonna live this down, are you? You're gonna...
I'm looking it up to make sure we're not.
Okay. Well,
It's Nome.
I saw that it was like super like people go
Are
missing.
you
all
looking
the
up if
time.
Gnome's a real place?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if Dome is a real
Go
place.
ahead.
It is not. Sorry, you big dummy.
Okay, so Nome, Alaska. But anyway, I read, and you might have read this too. I read that the people who actually live in Nome, who have missing people, were like super pissed off of this movie. They were like they're benefiting
Yeah.
off of our misery.
They were
And,
getting phone
like,
calls and shit too.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I'd
phone
be pretty
calls.
pissed.
They were like, "What is this?"
Like all those pictures of that little girl missing and still missing, that was all fake as shit.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
Was
there's
it
yeah, all that's made up, man.
Damn, I googled it. I was like, at the end of the movie, I googled if she ever got found or a body or anything. I didn't nothing, literally nothing about this child.
they were
And I was
like, "What are you
"That's fucked
talking
up."
about?"
Yeah, I was kind of pissed. Like,
Yeah,
Well, they can't use real people's like missing person stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. But it was just crazy how real they were trying to make it seem the whole time.
they were
it
definitely
got
trying to
me.
make you think it was real.
yeah,
I-
no, they got me, dude.
I had nightmares in this movie. I had to like nightlight like to the
Uh.
extreme. It's only two movies that's ever got me that bad. Is this and Paranormal Activity?
Yeah.
Blair Witch was up there because I was going camping a lot when I saw that. But
The first Blair Witch,
yeah,
the OG.
I was looking up just now to see which one.
But what
came out
about the
first.
Book of Shadows?
I do like that one.
That's-
Only because that guy from Burn Notice is in it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I liked the way it was shot. I liked all the intercut footage and stuff. And even though obviously now Maverick knows it's all fake, it was cool how they tried to make it like, oh, this is how it was really going down.
Yeah.
This is how we're portraying it.
Mav, did you get scared when that guy was like in his bed? And it ended up like he broke his spine or some shit when the alien
no.
was abducted him.
Nah, I think I only I watched it with me, my little bro, and his friend, all on the couch in the living room, and one part, I think it was when the chick she goes under and she screams real loud, like just like out of the blue,
Yeah.
and it made dude jump. That made me jump, and I was like, oh fuck.
Oh, that's a cop. That's a cop out, right? It made him jump, so I jumped simultaneously because I thought he was gonna
Well,
jump.
I could see him out of the corner of my eye, right? We all have our laid back feet up, and I
Yeah.
just see him, and like I flinched, and I was like, oh fuck, dude.
Yeah, I remember at the end, so the whole time they like keep cutting back to her doing the interview with that dude. and then at the end it pans out and she's like in the wheelchair and stuff, and I was like,
Oh
why?
yeah,
I was like, why is she in that wheelchair? And then I think looking into it some, you remember at the end when she like the alien starts talking to her mouth and it has that final shot of her and her mouth is all like hanging
Yeah,
open and stuff.
fucked up.
I
Yeah.
think it like broke her back and stuff, and so she's just paralyzed in that wheelchair.
Seems
yeah.
that seems about right.
Remember when the alien was like, "I am God."
I
am
am
God.
God.
Yeah, I was like,
I,
Jesus.
I don't even know if I really heard him saying that, but I know I read it.
Yeah, I read it. Well, I remember if he was like, I am, and then he started saying the other stuff, and I was like, oh, I thought he was going to say, I am God. And then he said it, and I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, it was something. Um,
It's a great. I don't know. I mean, I guess we could go scene by scene and say everything that happened, but
yeah.
it's just so crazy and like
Can we talk about the shitty chief? His acting was bad. Like
Chief
his
August?
acting, yeah, his acting
I,
was just bad.
I
That's
want
And
playing
he
to,
the sheriff.
overreacts and everything. The
yeah.
fucking sheriff, dude.
I
I,
recognize that guy from a lot of shit,
yeah.
Yeah.
I got hyped
and
to
he's
see him. Will Patton is his name. And he was the coach and Remember the Titans, the white coach who gets brought in. Or wait, he's
he
the
was
coach that was there. Denzel Washington's the one that gets brought in there.
he was my favorite actor in the
He
movie.
was my favorite actor in the movie as
No,
well.
it was so bad. Like his acting was
in
he,
just
this movie
bad.
we're talking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he was good in it. I just he's
yeah.
he's always that guy,
And
He
but
his
was
hey, he
character was
delivered,
shit
right?
too.
he also I recognized him and I was like, oh, it's the Remember the Titans dude. Totally didn't place it until I started looking it up. He was also the cop in that Halloween movie from 2018, who's like hanging out with Laurie Strode and them. And then
Does he
that
get killed?
he's the one that gets stabbed by the psychiatrist or whatever, and then the dude like puts on the Michael Myers mask.
Oh shit, that one,
That one.
Resurrection.
No, the 2018 one.
Oh,
But I
You
thought
might need to revisit this movie.
I'm gonna have to revisit that one.
I
Yeah.
thought Milo was like the worst actress in the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
she seemed
My
like she was trying to get an Oscar in every performance, and I was just like, calm
Hey,
down,
well
just
she was
be normal.
nominated for best horror actress.
Really?
So, yeah. She didn't
Hey,
win though, but
Like, and that guy at the end giving the stats out. He was the director of the movie. He's
yeah.
like, did he write a book? Did he write a book on this like a couple of years before this came out or something?
uh,
Is any of this based on a book by somebody?
it's based on a book, or it's based on like tellings of UFO sightings from some dude in like the
Uh,
70s. And I can't
Well,
remember what his
oh
name was,
shit.
but
there's a famous case called the Hills,
Have Eyes.
and it's Betty and Barney Hill, and they're driving down the street in a car, and aliens abduct them, and the only way they can remember it or talk about it is through hypnosis.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the whole movie is roughly based on that.
Mm.
And to this day,
Well,
they say that's one of the most like
I gave it a 3 for two reasons. One of them is because do you remember the scene when the Chief August or Sheriff August or whatever decides to take the he's like, "Where's the daughter? Where is she?" And they're like yelling, he's like
Yeah.
smashing the glass out. I really liked that scene. I thought that was a good scene. And then secondly, I gave it a 3 because I like the sort of it's kind of a twist at the end when you end up being that oh the dad just killed himself, and so she went a little crazy, and so then it sort of leaves up to you did all this really happen or is she just like totally insane?
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
I was
but then
Yeah.
the thing
I
is
was
they
on
have all this
twice.
videotape, and it's like well
I did not see that part coming because you see him get stabbed in the beginning. Spoiler. And then it turns out he blew his fucking brain out.
it
I was
is in the
like,
but
beginning.
like, but like, all right. So they knew that all along.
mm-hmm.
Like, why was it like just now coming up? Or
I
wasn't
don't know.
right?
I don't know what maybe well who knows, they might have told her before and
Oh yeah, good
she just
point.
put it out of her head,
Refuse to believe.
refused to
I can't
believe.
I can't believe you gave this movie a worse rating than Society.
I gave it the same. Society had a 3.
Yeah, that blows my mind.
Society was bad, but Society was like a fun bad to watch. This one, I was just bored a lot.
It did drag on certain
Yeah.
times.
Did it
I don't.
really? I didn't find it dragging at all.
It's
Not
because you
like
had people there with you. If you watch it alone
Yeah, you probably have
and
people to
it's just a
riff
car
with and
driving down
stuff.
the road, you're
Yeah.
like, why do we need to see this?
Huh.
Owls are real scary now, though. So,
Owls are real scary, is that what you said?
yeah,
Dude, the whole
I
time
like
when they
that
were talking
scene.
about the goddamn owls, we were like, yo, I just shoot it. Like, we were talking about just shooting this goddamn owl.
Listen, that
Dude,
owl duck,
holy
dodge, and
fuck.
dip.
yeah.
Right?
You would have killed that helpless owl.
Oh, yeah, I would have shot that owl to pieces, man.
Well, I mean, it's not an owl; it's an alien. So
Yeah.
Alien
like,
owl.
so
Or
yeah,
is it
you would
something
shoot
more?
at this owl or this omen or whatever. Yeah, whatever it represents, or whatever. I mean, you're just getting all kinds of probed, then, aren't you? Like your only hope is
Right.
just to run.
Yeah. Am I the only one? Which I could understand where he was coming from, and like his mom's crazy, but I hated the little boy, the son.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
I don't know what it was about him, but he just got on my nerves. That's all I
He was
really
a little
wanted to say
bitch.
about him. I just didn't like his character.
I don't. I think this movie's like, in order to critique the movie,
Mhm.
like, I think I'd have to watch it like again. Because I think I get caught up in so much of the. It's almost like a thriller, right? Almost like
Yeah.
that I get so caught into it that the acting can be bad or someone can be annoying or
Mhm.
whatever, and you don't really notice because it's kind of a what the fuck's going on type moment, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I've seen the movie like 7 times. So,
It might be a one and
I
done for old Tommy.
Oh, yeah, same here.
yeah.
oh, the second
I don't
time through,
know.
it's much worse.
Oh, much worse.
I don't remember what I thought the first time I saw it. I really didn't remember shit about it. But now that I've seen it
I
all the way through again, probably won't need to see it for a while.
Yeah, you say you don't remember a lot. I don't think it's a very memorable movie. Like, give me a month, and I'm having trouble trying to think of what else to talk about for it because I'm like, I don't remember
I mean,
much of the scenes.
I'm going to argue that just the twist at the end is enough to make this movie stand out in your head forever.
Yeah, like I said, the twist. That's why I
Did
bumped it
that
up.
guy, yeah, like, did that guy shoot himself because he was like, my wife's nuts? Or what happened?
Well,
Was
I
he
think
possessed
him
by an
shooting
alien?
himself made her go
Broke her.
nuts. Because then she's
Yeah.
like, well, I'm a psychiatrist. I would have known if he was depressed. And they're like, you can't blame yourself. And then I tried to think back to everyone else you saw, like, get hypnotized or whatever, and trying to think of what their problem was. Because then I was like, well, were they just crazy too? And they were coming up with these extravagant stories to, like, not believe whatever problems they had going on.
They were crazy.
I think so. I don't think any of it was real.
Damn.
Yeah. Even though the only
It was,
one that makes me think it was all real was the cop being like, "Oh God, they're getting sucked out of the house," but it didn't get
Yeah.
recorded. But you hear
That,
him seeing it all happen.
yeah, that part threw me. I was like, oh shit, this might be real.
I mean, I think it's whatever you make of it,
Yeah,
right? Like, I believe all of it's real.
yeah.
I
but
mean,
like
I don't
at the end, doesn't the main lady say, take from this what you will,
Yeah,
or believe
exactly.
what you will, or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think she killed the daughter.
Oh yeah, I think she murdered her kid.
Yeah, I think that kid's dead.
It's like back then, did people know that all those separate interviews were actors as well, or did it take a few
I
years?
I wish I would have looked up more of that because like Blair Witch came out and it was a true story and people thought it was real. Like they had debates like, did this happen? What's going on? I wonder if when this
Yeah,
came out in 2009,
I,
people were like, no, that was real, 100%.
think the guy waited like 5 years to tell people it was fake.
Yeah, because in the credits, if you notice, they call the girl playing what's her name, Ashley Tyler, something like that. Anyway, but they call
Abigail
her.
Tyler, the
Yeah, they're
psychiatrist
like
lady.
in the credits, she's just listed as Abigail Tyler, but she's played by like Charlotte Mitchell. Mitchell, I think I looked it up. But yeah, so they make it seem like all the footage you see, those are the real people.
So, like, I don't,
I
if
don't.
it's real,
That
then it's much
the
scarier, right?
actor, the
Mm-hmm.
actor on IMDb is credited as Abigail Tyler.
in in the uh, in the credits of the movie, the one who's supposed to be the real Abigail Tyler in the credits, yeah, she's just listed
Okay.
as Abigail Tyler.
Okay. I
But
got
then
it.
if you look it up, you can find out who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, in case anyone was wondering, this was filmed with a $10 million budget. Grossed $47 million at the box office. So
Jesus.
it made a pretty good profit.
It was a great movie.
Yeah, it made a pretty penny.
Yeah.
It scared a lot of kids.
Scared a
Well,
lot of kids.
let's not say it's a great movie. It's a one and done because it is. Like I
Yeah, they didn't make
agree
another.
with they are. They're making another one.
Are they making another one?
I think they're making it right now.
The fifth kind.
But only because this lady's married to the director of Event Horizon. Does Event Horizon make the cut to this list?
Wait, who's married to the Event Horizon director?
Mila
This
Jovovich.
star.
Damn. Well, I'll give this movie
Yeah.
a 3.5 just based off of her husband's successes.
Well, coincidentally, that guy directs all the Resident Evil movies as well.
Mmm.
So
That's
now
what
you're
she's
tying
doing.
this all together.
Jesus.
I'm really surprised he didn't direct this movie. When I saw it wasn't him, I was like, that's weird.
Yeah,
But he had to be an executive producer or something, right?
maybe.
I don't know. I didn't see his name anywhere on this shit. I can't really remember seeing a bunch of credits anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy who directed this, I was looking in, and he didn't seem like he did a lot. He directed like some Star Trek shows.
Did you listen to like when there was like a 911 call in the credits?
Yeah, I listened to
Yeah.
all those.
How many were there? I listened to the
A
first
lot.
Yeah, there
dude.
must have been like 20.
one. Damn, I killed it early.
They're all from like the 30s and shit though, and
The
like
80s.
the 60s.
The
Well,
30s.
they were all from like different time periods. Like
The
It was
first
a-
guy
a
was calling
broad
from a cell
range.
phone. I thought it was somewhat current. Shit,
It, rem-
maybe they were calling from the 30s.
it reminded me of, you ever heard that tape of the dude who supposedly worked at Area 51? And he calls up the late night talk show, and he's like, "They're coming, but I gotta tell you, this is what's going down in Area 51." It reminded me of that.
No.
Is that what's on that Tool album?
I think, yeah, there's a clip of it in the Tool album. Yeah, I think that is the same clip I'm thinking of. But yeah, that's what it reminded me of. I'll put a link in the description to that. You can listen to that if you want.
I don't know. Like I said, if alien stuff freaks you out and you believe in it or whatever, then this movie's like really it takes a different turn. Like it hits you different. But
This shit hit
it's-
different.
yeah, that's what I was going for. But I don't know how to work it in. But like the same thing, like if you don't believe in God and stuff like that, then the demon movies you'll be like, it is what it is. Or if there's something you just don't like, I don't know, Atlantis. You don't care for Aquaman. I don't know. But like I think you have to have a little bit of like an interest in it for it to make sense. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean for sure if you're interested in alien stuff,
I mean,
then
yeah, it's a good sci-fi movie. All
Not bad
around.
at all, dude. Not
Yeah.
bad.
well,
Even though,
the chord's out
like
on
you
that.
said, fake on fake.
yeah, it's fake on fake on
Yes.
real. So
Fake on fake on fake.
They can
So-
just say based on true events and really do anything they want.
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
yeah. So what they tell you at the beginning? They're like, hey. This is based on true
I like
events,
the-
but some stuff is dramatized.
Yeah.
dramatized.
I liked the intro of it where the lady was like, "I'm playing this person, and this is all based on real facts. We've hidden the names of people and stuff." And I was like, "All right, you got me hooked. Let's see where this goes." But
It's crazy though. It's a good movie.
It was.
Even
it was
if
cool.
some people give it, I mean, what I gave it, I don't even remember what I
you
gave
gave
it.
it a
6.
6. Mav
Bags
gave it a
gave it a
6. Bags gave it an 8.
6, 12, 20, 23 out
Yeah,
of 40.
23 out of 40.
That's not good.
No.
No, that's not bad. That's a
That's
58.
not bad. Well, let's see.
Society got a 7 out of 100.
Yeah, that's very true.
Well, Bags never got to rank it though. What
Yeah.
do you give Society, Bags? 1 out of 10.
Society. I give that movie like at least a 6 out of 10.
6 out of
So
10.
13 out of 40.
13 out of 40. What funny
All
games
right.
get? Funny games have pretty high ranks.
Rank
I
that
give
movie
Funny
really
Games a 7 out of 10.
Oh, I think I gave it like a 3.
You gave it a 1, but
Oh, did I really?
yeah,
Savage.
I gave
I
it a
gave it a
6
9.
and a half, and Tyler gave it a 9.
Yeah, I like that strange movie for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, they're all kind of the same. Like this movie is open ended. Funny Games is kind of open ended.
Mm-hmm.
Society should have never been in the movie. So,
Uh,
but like that open ended where you don't really have
yeah. I
like
wish I wish the movie would have ended after she like freaks out and possessed by the alien or whatever, and then the camera falls over. I wish that was the end of the movie. I didn't need the other 15 minutes. Well, then I guess the next 15 minutes is when you get the twist, so I take that back about the dad killing himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was gonna end like Paranormal Activity style, where the camera's just on its side, and that's the credits.
Yeah, it was like, and then do you remember that real footage of like I had said, that guy who was paralyzed? All that footage was like all distorted as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's like, of
know.
course, this cool shit can't be seen, right?
Yeah.
I was pissed, dude. It's like every time something crazy like that would happen, the fucking footage would be messed up.
Yeah. Well, I obviously I get why it's the aliens messing with it and everything, but yeah, at the same time I'm like, man, I want to see this guy float.
Yeah, I was pissed.
well, I mean, it's also to save money too, right?
Also to save money, yeah.
Yeah. The special effects you don't see, are cheap. So I know, like I said, it's a great movie. It's not going to win any awards for like storytelling or anything like that, but it's a good spooky night movie. So
Spooky.
I'm telling you, I watched it again and I knew everything, and it still kind of got me.
Yeah.
The only thing I really remembered was that abduction scene at the end. That's like side by side.
Yeah.
I always remembered that.
Um,
I guess from a film point of view, it's pretty unique, right?
it's
Like
shot cool, yeah. I like the way it was filmed.
it's like documentary style, like side by side.
Yeah.
It was,
It's good.
yeah, it was good for that.
Did you notice there was like that shot where it was like filming her like through a fish tank in her
Yeah.
office?
Yeah,
Yeah. What was
made me want to get a fish tank.
you remember the one where I think it's after she gets hypnotized, it's right before she freaks out. But it's like they strap the camera to the side of her head, and it's her opening the door and
Yeah.
being like, ah,
Yeah.
ah. Yeah, I remember being like, oh man, they're really trying out different angles here.
Right? Did you look up who the cinematographer was, Tom?
No, I didn't. Didn't at all.
It can't be anyone good. It's got to be like a new guy, right? Because he tried a bunch of weird stuff. I'll look it up real fast.
Go ahead, look it up. Bags, you got any facts to tell us real fast? I'm running out of stuff here.
No, I guess we could wrap this one up. I don't really have much else to add to it.
Yeah, I hate for this to be a short one, but yeah, I don't really have a lot more.
Lorenzo Senator was the cinematographer.
Lorenzo. He done anything else notable? You still on his IMDb?
I'm bringing it up.
Give me the rundown of Lorenzo.
Give us a little rundown.
He's known for Wonder Woman,
Ooh, all right.
Alright, so he's
Spectre,
expensive.
Hellboy.
This guy's
Hellboy?
Which Hellboy? The
Oh, it's gonna
The
be
new
important.
the new one?
No.
Oh, no.
This might all be wrong.
You're just looking at a list of movies now.
No, it showed known for, and it has.
Oh yeah, well
but
that's yeah.
he was on Wonder Woman, Beauty and the Beast. I guess the new one.
So this guy's
2017.
doing some A-list stuff.
London Has Fallen, Spectre, Sons of Liberty. But like a lot of this is director of photography and like camera operator stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I don't think he's like the
Yeah.
main guy.
Uh,
Yeah, he's like a steady cam operator in half of these.
yeah.
So
This guy is in the industry.
He's in the industry.
He's got IMDb credits, right?
I'm a dummy.
Mm-hmm.
There's another whole thing for cinematographer.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, so no, he did The Outpost, which is coming up. He did
Mhm.
Hellboy. He did Risen, Tom Sawyer, and Huck Finn, which in
Mm.
2014. Uh, Quake, which I'm guessing is a TV movie.
Yeah.
Sniper Reloaded,
Mm.
Fuck.
The Fourth Kind,
Yeah.
Wrong Turn 3. He did Starship Troopers 3.
Oh.
Like it's a lot of like Lake Placid 2.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything that's really
That first like
You did-
Placid's alright.
Did he do the first one?
not that I see.
Oh, he did the
Oh,
sequel.
fuck.
There's a lot of TV movies and stuff in here.
Yeah. Oh. Alright. Maverick, you got anything else you want to mention about this?
Shit, no, not really.
Taking a quick look to see if I got anything else written down.
You got cue cards, G?
I got a little cue cards, yeah. In case you're wondering what my cue cards sound like, it's bitch crazy, husband killed herself. I'm a psychologist. I would have known. Those are my notes I put down.
Oh no.
Right, just
Like I
of
said,
everything real quick.
it wasn't really like a mystery, right? Like there wasn't much to like dissect in this film. It
Yeah,
was kind of like a roller coaster ride where you just got on and it took you through it. There was no like
yeah.
turnarounds or U-turns and all that. I guess there was the
I almost feel like I know technically they're like two different stories, but I almost feel like this movie is a less successful Fire in the Sky. Where Fire in the Sky is still the same thing, where it's like, oh, did these dudes murder their friend, or did he actually get taken by aliens?
Yeah, I need to rewatch
I-
that one.
I don't know about the less successful part.
I like Fire in the Sky better.
Well, yeah, well, that's your opinion, right?
Yeah.
Like, but what is popular opinion?
I don't know. I'll look up how much.
Fire in the Sky came out in '93.
It's old, yeah. Well, it has what's his face from Terminator 2 in it, the bad
Well,
guy.
it's that old. But
T-1000?
T1000, yeah.
all right,
I
so
got
we
it.
decided The Fourth Kind made 30 million, right?
Yeah,
Four-
about
Oh, yeah.
37 if you want to get technical. Hit us with the number, baby.
37 against 10.
The budget for that movie, Fire in the Sky, was 15 million.
Mm-hmm.
It made 19 million.
Ooh, boy, Fire in the Sky. Seems like it didn't
Now-
do as well.
We're talking 20 years.
Talking
or
20
10
years of gap, yeah.
No, 16 years.
Nah, yeah.
So even if you half it, right?
Yeah.
Like it's still 15 million versus 4 million.
Yeah.
When did Fire in the Sky come out?
93.
Oh, shit. That's a lot of money to even spend back then on a fucking...
15 mil is decent, yeah.
Anyways.
Fire in the Sky is really A-list.
So The Fourth Kind is my number one alien movie. Y'all wanna?
Ooh.
Y'all have any alien
Whoa.
movie?
My number one, well,
Well, Fire in the Sky. But other than that, do you have another one? Mav, you got one?
I don't really have alien movie.
well, I
no.
mean, yeah, if you were gonna say alien movie, I would say fucking Mars Attacks is my favorite alien movie.
Well, that's not really the same genre, right?
Yeah, no, but
You could say aliens, but like that's
Aliens,
like
yeah.
more of a monster horror.
I was gonna go Event Horizon, and I realized Event Horizon is not really aliens. We'll get into that later when we cover that.
Yeah, we'll have to watch that soon.
Yeah.
I don't know when, but we'll throw it on the
Yeah,
list.
there's a bunch of horror movies on HBO this month.
Yeah,
I watched the first Final Destination last night. That one could definitely make the list one day.
that one's a good one. I gotta show you the one where the dude gets his butt sucked out from the pool that you've
Oh.
never seen.
That's a good one.
So for alien movie, I think this is the top horror alien.
Yeah,
If you don't count the first Aliens movie, which is a horror movie and scary as shit.
Oh, yeah. Add that one to the list, too.
Yeah,
So-
we'll cover it all.
Eventually, we'll
And-
get there.
And they added the Jason X, too.
Oh man, classic.
What am I talking? I was gonna hang up. Will you leave now to go watch? But like,
So
I
wait.
don't know of any other alien
This-
films that are scary. Fire in the Sky, Close Encounters of
Isn't
the Third
Jason
Kind.
X an alien film? Is a killer in space.
Yeah.
Hey,
he's not-
leprechaun in
just in
space. It's an
Oh,
alien movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Leprechaun could be a fucking alien.
I think
I mean, like,
in that movie they allude to he might be an alien. Well, they never call him a leprechaun. They're just like an alien force is on the ship. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
movie's
alien is
bad.
in foreign, not like alien is in
Shit.
from a different.
Mav, what are you picking for the next horror flick?
Yeah,
Oh
horror
yeah,
is
Matt,
I
what
have
are
no
you?
idea. I haven't made a choice yet.
Oh man, I don't
Look,
know
you
what
gotta
pick.
give us time though. The cutoff date. I don't know what the cutoff date is.
That your original pick of that Veronica movie had me intrigued.
Well, you went Veronica and then you went Insidious, and then it was
Both good,
something
yeah.
else.
Paranormal Activity, dude. Paranormal Activity's so good.
I think that's actually streaming too.
All right, are we locking this in? Are we doing Paranormal Activity?
Hold on. I'll do some research. I'll hit y'all back later today.
Okay. Maverick picked Train to Busan. I don't think that's how you pronounce it, but that's it. Train to Busan.
The problem I have with Paranormal Activity is we've all seen it, and
Halfway though.
Yeah, but I haven't
I saw it
seen it
years
in
ago.
years. To be fair, I know basically I remember most of it, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't seen it
I
in a
could
while.
I could go through the whole movie right now, and I only watched it once. But
You're
it's
a
scarred.
liar and a thief.
The first one just pissed me off so much. Now we're talking about other movies.
We
again.
how are we gonna review this? We haven't even watched it.
Yeah, well, all right. Maverick will hit me up. If he hits me up before this is out, I'll just throw in like, "Hey, this is what we're doing," because I do that. I'm a tech wizard. uh, anyway, yeah. I think it's about time to head to that clock out. I think our shift is about at an end.
Punch out and go the fuck home.
Yeah, this has been the Graveyard Shift Movie Podcast. Thanks for listening. Go
Cool,
watch fucking The Fourth Kind. If you haven't seen it, go support it. And we'll see you in the next episode. Look at that. That was a professional ending right there.
Yeah, that was tight.
That's
Except
good.
when you forgot the name of the fucking movie.
I did. I was I was struggling.